Help me. Someone please help.
William Butcher and Soldier Boy. Of course. You are behind this.
Also, due to the nature of this episode, I'm bound by pinky swear to inform you that some scenes may not be suitable for most, or a few, let's be honest, no viewers. But rest assured, we covered our eyes and didn't pick through the cracks in our fingers even a little during the depiction of any consensual relationships, be they human, animal, superhero, or the D. And out of respect of everyone's private parts, regardless of length, width, depth, or diameter. What? That part was unnecessary.
Imagine all the people.
No one told this group of celebrities doing a parody of the other group.
Skip.
Someone's cosplaying?
Wait, can Ashley see my cosplay from inside the episode? No, that's silly. She can't do that. Or can she?
Was that supposed to be funny? Cause it definitely wasn't a genuine sin, but honestly, it wasn't funny either.
So how do characters always know exactly where their trackers are? Whether it's Jurassic World or The Boys or any show or movie where a character pulls out a tracker, I want to know how they know exactly where it is, because that kind of seems like it defeats the purpose of a tracker.
They know where it is because they saw where it was implanted. And what exactly do you think the point of a tracker is? It's to track the subject, not to make them guess where it is. I mean, it's not like it's easy to remove them, even if you do know where it is. Noir had to literally take a knife to his own flesh.
It either undercooked fish or overcooked chicken, obviously.
Why do I always have to take the high road?
Because an ultra-violent TV show without at least one moral character to be a foil for all the other whack jobs isn't as entertaining.
And the sin is... oh, there isn't one? Cool.
Follow one proud black man's journey to the root of his roots as he takes the A-train to Africa.
As someone whose admittance has been denied annually, with good reason, this feels like the writers are trying to resurrect Duke Ellington from the dead so he can personally uninvite A-Train from the barbecue.
Discount Jeremy makes a pop culture ref.
I thought we got rid of the Nazis around here.
Our grandfathers sure had us believe that. I guess the sin is concepts being harder to extinguish than the jerks who came up with them.
And how is that a mistake of this episode? Remember, you're supposed to be sinning this episode, not real life. I guess I shouldn't be surprised at this point that he forgets the topics of his own videos.
I have spent over 100 hours in crisis management meetings, specifically figuring out how to cover up your bullshit, including all 3 of your straight-up murders.
In a previous episode, I said that A-Train had no good reason to put up with Ashley's patronizing bullshit. And I was right. Her having dirt on him is a reason, but it's a homelandery, I'm worried about my reputation sort of reason. And homelandery reasons are always bad reasons.
Admits that he has a reason, which makes sense considering his character, and then sins it anyway for no good reason.
Dirty, shriveled, anemic little part of you that still mules for approval and love and a mommy and a daddy and a boo-hoo-hoo.
Damn, this is good stuff. Now that Homelander doesn't have a Stillwell or an Edgar to keep him in check, we get to see all his internal strife just bubble right up to the surface. Unfortunately, it's wrapped in an excuse me while I have a heart-to-heart with myself in a mirror cliche.
Discount Jeremy sins something he likes cliche.
No, those cheeky writers. I see they couldn't will help themselves from having a little will fun with this Wilhelm scream, and I will sin it all the same.
Sinning the Wilhelm scream. That's worth this many sins.
Jesus, Tommy, slather his balls in peanut butter, why don't we?
Are you going to tell me that no one brought Nutella to this orgy?
Okay, I actually chuckled a little bit at that joke.
His body is a masterpiece, no?
Oh, so close. The correct answer is, his body is a wonderland. His body is a wonder. I'll use my hands.
Discount Jeremy makes a pop culture.
That's easy. Who is Roger Rabbit?
Hey, that's 2 in a row.
Not realizing that TV bullets never pass through a body when the story is written that way, and needlessly unloading a full clip into your friend.
This is actually a solid sin. Although a 9mm bullet wouldn't necessarily go through a body, it's more likely that it would than it wouldn't.
I don't think Nina could have moved for this gun any slower. I think her tight skirt and high heels may have been a disadvantage.
So you point out the reason why she moves so slowly, but then still sin it as if she shouldn't have moved that slowly? Huh?
This is like when Ezra declined Sabine's lightsaber in Ahsoka. Bet you wish you had your weapon right about now, huh, Kimiko?
Discount Jeremy makes a pop. Also, what's your point? That Kimiko wishes she had her superpowers right now? Yeah, she definitely does. So what? That's not a mistake of the episode. In fact, Kimiko gets the V back because she couldn't fight well here.
You seem familiar.
So in Season 2, Episode 6, MM did have a large love sausage choke him non-consensually, but that fellow was played by a different actor. So is the show admitting to recasting this well-endowed fellow, or are they suggesting that V, on multiple occasions, has given someone a big unwieldy D? And not only do all of these anacondas want some of MM, but they also share a psychic connection?
It was the first option. He was recast.
I'm with her. For the party.
This works despite this exchange.
You are more than welcome to party.
Party?
That already gave up the fact that Annie had no idea what was going on here and couldn't possibly have invited anyone to a party she didn't know about.
Yeah, the episode is clearly showing that Love Sausage doesn't care. What is so difficult for you to understand about this?
Alright, so once a year, a bunch of C-listers get together at one of their places and get their wicks wet.
MM delivers an orgy of exposition that Annie didn't ask for, so I must assume it's for my benefit.
It's weird how Discount Jeremy thinks all exposition is automatically bad. I mean, if MM didn't say this, you'd be complaining that you don't understand why this party is happening in the first place.
Myself and Nick Carter of Backstreet Boys fame would like to know, is this sexual?
Discount Jeremy makes a...
Also, I have several volumetric questions that will not be answered, I believe due to budgetary reasons, like, how big are this man's balls?
Discount Jeremy is jealous of this dude's ball size.
Throwing a soup sex party without ensuring that all rings, class rings, or Nuva rings are heat resistant.
Making a YouTube channel without ensuring that all jokes are funny and all criticisms are legitimate.
What the
Annie is being judgmental of a relation.
Skip.
That's so sweet. I gotta get my ass breather.
It was nice of this guy to offer Huey a bean and beef burrito, but even if you're okay with its effects on the back end, you never want to fill up too quickly at an orgy.
Boring.
Boy, not him.
Can you be happy about MM being saved by Butcher and sent it anyway for being super convenient? Let's find out.
You throw around the word convenient all the time as if it does anything for you, but it's just really stupid most of the time. I mean, Butcher came here with Soldier Boy and they're working together, so it would actually be weird if Butcher wasn't able to save MM here.
The episode wants me to believe that anyone is enjoying themselves with this semi-engorged love sausage.
Hey, the real Jeremy enjoys 10-year-old Emma Watson, so I feel like this sin is a little hypocritical.
Help me.
Why is he not changing back to normal size yet? It would be easier to see and he...
So Discount Jeremy sees very clear evidence that Termite is severely wounded, then asks why he's not using his powers. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that he's severely wounded.
Thinking that MM having a pulse means he's not currently suffering from any other life-threatening injuries like internal bleeding, radiation sickness, or a tummy ache.
Butcher is checking to make sure MM is still alive. Sure, he might have other potentially fatal injuries, but they're in a pinch right now, so MM still being alive is good enough for now.
Boy.
Yes! This show has taken me right to the edge so many times over the past 3 seasons that I was beginning to think it was never going to let me finish. But, like a less problematic Kanye West, it has gotten the out of the way so I can accept the award that is basking in the glory of these two forces of nature as they battle it out on equal footing. But also, it's another super people same versus same fight.
Given that Soldier Boy and Huey are about to join the fight, it's quite literally not same versus same. And besides, so what? Did you want them to fight each other without being on equal footing? Because that's not called a fight, that's called murder, and it's not nearly as thrilling as this.
But also the trilogy of also, as I watch this wonderfully cathartic scene, there's one thing that just keeps nagging me. It was all yellow.
Discount Jeremy makes...
Boy, it's gonna happen. I can't believe it. They're gonna take out Homelander. I didn't think this was ever gonna happen, but it's really gonna happen. Oh, thanks for the ruined Herogasm.
Using the word ruined next to the word Herogasm. That's worth this many sins.
I'm going to keep doing it, and I should have done it sooner.
Title of my sex tape?
Discount Jeremy makes a cringeworthy sex tape joke that isn't funny cliche.
Got a present for you, Wrecker. This is the happiest day of my life.